It sounds like you really love watching those mass murderers argue on the stage all day.
Brainwashing.
Those brainwashed. You sound like you really like listening to those Manchurian candidates sitting and lying to each other on the stage all day, getting ready for the election.
I've got like 18 news channels that are like total propaganda.
Well, yeah, they don't even let Gary Johnson debate with the two because he's like, they closed him out because it's a private debate and they won't even let Gary Johnson debate with the two idiots. He's that New Mexico governor. He was New Mexico governor, I think, when we were there. Or at least he was New Mexico governor when I went back, I think.
Yeah.
He said, legalize marijuana, abolish the IRS, da-da-da-da. They just like kept naming off a bunch of things. He's going to abolish the IRS. Why do you care about Obama and Romney when there's a guy out there that wants to abolish the IRS?
But it wasn't until recently I started watching the news that, like, I realized that how the stations are so blatantly for one side or the other. They're not partial, you know? I always thought news was supposed to be partial, you know? They're just supposed to get both sides and everything and not, like, pick. But no, fucking Fox is, like, total Republican.
The news is owned by the mass media and the elites they're the ones that are excluding Gary Johnson from the debate. They won't even let a libertarian in there. The libertarian would ruin their like.
Everything they say is anti-democrat, and then CNN is like, I don't know, it's kind of impartial, but.
I know, and then Rush Limbaugh comes on the AM radio and he fixes everything.
They seem to be like more democratic. Like,
well, I'm glad your thinking's getting more two-dimensional and that you can't see outside the box anymore. I was hoping that you'd get tunnel vision. So you're doing good.
Tunnel vision.
I'm glad you got that two-dimensional thinking and that tunnel vision, and you're doing good. I'm glad you can't think outside the box anymore. They've got you boxed in and indoctrinated. You really are doing good with that CNN and that Netflix over there.
The Netflix is great. They got good.
Or I mean, DirecTV. That DirecTV is really keep.
Oh, DirecTV.
You don't even talk about Gary Johnson. You're so brainwashed. Like, I don't want to talk about. He's the ex-New Mexico governor that wants to abolish the IRS and legalize marijuana and be a real president.
I've never heard of him. I watch the news all the time, but I never heard him.
I know, because you don't even know how to like look for information. You just know how to turn on a TV and stare at it.
That's what I do.
Don't you know how to like use Google, or I don't know how I find it. Somehow I figure out what's going on, and maybe it's because I don't have a TV. I don't know.
I don't know how you found Gary Johnson, because I never thought to.
Well, my mom's husband keeps posting about him.
And nobody's ever posted. I never seen anybody post about it on.
It's because you're not paying attention. I think I had it on your wall. Well, I don't know. Maybe I just put it on the Occupy Ass. Okay, Gary Johnson. We'll call this the Gary Johnson series.
Well, I might look at it if you posted it, if it doesn't have a bunch of Islam writing on the.
No, it was on the Black Ops Secrets channel.
I do look at those posts.
It was on the Black Ops